Happy Thursday, everyone. Listen, you're one day from Friday. It's almost the weekend. You're almost there, so just hang in. But I hope that your Thursday is amazing. If you can see out my window here, yes, I'm out driving in these treacherous, I'm just kidding, not treacherous streets. If you can see out my window, the sun is shining, so I'm happy about that. Anytime the sun is shining, it's all right with me. So today, look, I'm coming before you with Thursday Thoughts. I haven't done a Thursday Thoughts video. I'm not sure how long it has been. Of course, I've been doing videos, and I've just been sharing them on the days that I've been led to share them. But hey, here we are on Thursday, and I felt led to share. And what I'm going to share, I'm coming to you today unscripted, real and raw. Just some things some thoughts that I've been mulling over for the past few days. And listen, I want you to share what you think about, or offer some feedback or additional information as it relates to what I'm going to discuss here in a moment. So I was thinking about this whole notion of elevation, right? Whether it's elevation mentally or elevation physically, and the divide that often happens as a result of that elevation. And that's been a hard notion for me to reconcile, if I'm being honest, because, I am who I am. I have had a number of experiences that have shaped my life and have formed my opinion. But the core and the basis of who Tasha is, I want everybody to win. I do. I want everybody to win. I don't think of myself as more important than the next, or I don't regard myself in this high place or this elevated place over another. At the end of the day, we're all humans. We're all trying to make it through this thing called life. But what I've noticed is that, when you have worked to advance yourself, you've, acquired or developed skills, accumulated information or knowledge for the betterment of yourself, just because you want to seize every opportunity that life has. And when you advance in that way, or when you're elevated in your way, just the sheer notion of advancement and elevation in and of itself creates this divide. It creates this divide. And so in that divide, right, there are people who will perceive you in a way that won't allow them to receive the essence of who you are. And that's been very hard for me, if I'm being honest. It's just been a very difficult place for me to be at. And I recognize, being a mother of 4 children, that people are different. They vary in what stage they're at in life, what they want out of life. I mean, they just vary. I recognize this through my own kids. They have the same parents, raised in the same household, had the same level of access to their father and I, but they're all very different. And I recognize that people can only receive you or not receive you from the level that they find themselves in. And that's just been hard for me because, again, I want everyone to win. And because I do not regard myself more highly than anyone else, I want everyone to win. But I'm recognizing and coming to a slow acceptance that new spaces often require new faces, and that in advancement and elevation, there are those who get left behind. It is through no intention of your own. This is not you intentionally saying, oh, I'm going to separate myself from these people because of, and that does happen sometimes. Let's be real. There are some people who they do that for whatever their reasons. I'm not going to get into the reasons of why they do that, but they do that. They separate themselves, and that's their right to do so. But then there are those like me who I just am who I am, and I genuinely care about people, and I genuinely want the best for people. And advancement and elevation, the separation that often comes with that, it doesn't always feel good. And so that's why it's so critically important to recognize where you are in life, so that you can better frame your interactions with people, and that you can better understand when someone doesn't receive you, or you feel as though it's rejection. So you don't take that personally. You just recognize that, unfortunately, well, I shouldn't say unfortunately, but that recognize that you're at different spaces. We're at different spaces. We're at different levels. And unfortunately for some, they won't be able to receive you in that new place. And so those are just the thoughts that have been going through my head. What do you think about this whole topic, right, of advancement and elevation? Let me know in the comments. But until next time, that's it, my friends. Be blessed on this wonderful Thursday.